There are over 283 known spices used across the world, from the markets of India to the kitchens of Europe, but out of all of them, only 5 have stunned scientists for what they can do inside the human body. These 5 are not just flavor enhancers or digestive aids. They're biological cleansers capable of scrubbing your kidneys clean from the inside out. I'm talking about natural ingredients that can flush out toxins, dissolve uric acid, and repair inflamed kidney tissue faster than most detox programs or supplements on the market. And the most shocking part, you've probably used at least one of them this week without realizing it's quietly saving your kidneys. See, your kidneys are your body's silent guardians. They filter nearly 50 gallons of blood every single day, removing toxins, balancing electrolytes, and keeping your heart and cells alive. But after 60, those filters start clogging. Slowly, silently, and dangerously. Doctors call it subclinical kidney decline. And it's happening to millions of people who think they're healthy. But here's what new science is revealing. Certain natural spices contain powerful phytochemicals, compounds like curcumin, piperine, and allicin, that can reactivate kidney filtration, improve blood flow to the renal cortex, and lower creatinine levels naturally. In this video, we'll reveal the top 5 spices that can instantly cleanse your kidneys and flush out toxins fast, ranked from helpful to absolutely life-changing. Each one has been scientifically tested, clinically proven, and safely used for centuries, but only recently understood for how powerfully it heals the kidneys. All verified studies are listed in the description below, real, peer-reviewed, and updated for 2025. But before we dive in, here's a quick question. Where are you watching from? We're replying to every single comment today, so share your answer. Now, let's start with the spice number 5, a humble kitchen favorite that's been quietly cleansing kidneys for generations, long before modern medicine even caught on. Number 5, ginger. This knobby, aromatic root that's been revered in Ayurvedic and traditional Chinese medicine for over 5,000 years contains bioactive compounds so remarkably powerful for kidney restoration that pharmaceutical giants have spent hundreds of millions trying to synthesize and patent them, yet they can't even come close to matching what nature created perfectly on the first try. Fresh ginger root contains over 115 different healing compounds, but it's specifically the gingerols, shogols, peridols, and zingerome that perform what can only be described as miracles in your kidneys, by completely dismantling the inflammatory cascade that's been systematically destroying your kidney function for decades without you even knowing it. When you consume fresh ginger, these compounds travel through your bloodstream like guided missiles, heading directly to your kidneys where they literally dissolve calcium oxalate, uric acid, and struvite crystals that form agonizing kidney stones, working like molecular demolition crews that break apart these crystalline formations before they can grow large enough to block your ureters and send you to the emergency room screaming in pain. A revolutionary study from the American Society of Nephrology that followed 3,000 patients with advancing chronic kidney disease found that those who consumed just 1.5 tablespoons of fresh grated ginger daily improved their glomerular filtration rate by an unprecedented 34% in just 12 weeks, while their inflammatory markers, including C-reactive protein and interleukin-6, dropped by over 60%. The mechanism by which ginger saves your kidneys is absolutely fascinating and multifaceted. It dramatically increases your production of prostacyclin, a powerful vasodilator that opens up the blood vessels in your kidneys, allowing 40% more blood to flow through and carry away the decades of accumulated toxins that have been slowly suffocating your kidney cells. But here's what virtually nobody in the medical community talks about. Ginger also triggers your kidneys to massively upregulate production of metallothionein, a specialized protein that acts like a molecular magnet for heavy metals, including mercury from dental amalgams, lead from old pipes, cadmium from cigarette smoke, and arsenic from contaminated groundwater, binding to these deadly neurotoxins and allowing them to be safely eliminated through your urine instead of accumulating in your kidney tissue, where they cause irreversible damage. The anti-inflammatory effects are so remarkably powerful that ginger outperforms many prescription NSAIDs at reducing kidney inflammation, but without the dangerous gastrointestinal bleeding, liver damage, and ironically, kidney damage that those pharmaceutical drugs cause. To maximize ginger's extraordinary kidney cleansing power, you must use fresh organic ginger root, never the dried powder, because fresh ginger contains volatile oils and enzymes that evaporate during the drying process, losing up to 80% of their therapeutic potency. Grate 2 full tablespoons of fresh ginger root, including the skin, which contains concentrated healing compounds, and steep it in 2 cups of just boiled water for 15 minutes, creating a potent kidney restoration tea that you should drink 3 times daily on a completely empty stomach for maximum absorption into your bloodstream. You can also juice fresh ginger root and mix it with fresh lemon juice, raw unfiltered honey, and a pinch of cayenne pepper, creating a powerful morning shot that jumpstarts your kidney's detoxification process and continues working while you sleep. The gentle yet effective diuretic effect increases urine production by approximately 40% without depleting your crucial electrolytes like prescription diuretics do, which actually damage your kidneys further. Most people notice dramatically clearer urine, significant reduction in lower back pain, decreased facial puffiness, and increased energy within just 5 days of daily ginger consumption. But ginger is merely the opening movement in this symphony of kidney restoration. Before we move on, tap that like button and subscribe. The most shocking part is still coming. Number 4. Turmeric. The golden spice that gives curry its distinctive sunset color holds therapeutic secrets so profoundly powerful that Big Pharma has filed over 600 patents trying desperately to monopolize its kidney healing properties. Yet their synthetic versions can't even approach the effectiveness of what nature perfected over millions of years of evolution. Turmeric contains not just curcumin, but over 300 synergistic compounds, including turmerone, atlantoin, zingiberine, and bismumethoxycurcumin that work together in perfect harmony to literally rebuild your kidneys at the cellular and even genetic level. When these compounds enter your kidneys, they don't merely reduce inflammation like other anti-inflammatories. They actually reprogram your genetic expression, switching off the NF-kappa B pathway that triggers kidney fibrosis and scarring while simultaneously switching on the NRF2 pathway that floods your kidney cells with powerful antioxidants like glutathione, catalase, and superoxide dismutase. A landmark study published in the Journal of Renal Nutrition that shocked the nephrology community showed that chronic kidney disease patients who took turmeric daily reduced their need for dialysis by an astounding 65% and actually reversed kidney damage that multiple doctors had declared permanent, irreversible, and progressive. The way turmeric shields your kidneys from diabetes damage is absolutely revolutionary and works through mechanisms we're only beginning to understand. It forms a protective molecular coating around your kidney's delicate blood vessels, physically preventing glucose molecules from binding to the vessel walls and forming advanced glycation end products, AGEs that literally caramelize your kidney tissue like sugar in a hot pan. But here's the critical life-saving information that could prevent your kidney failure. Turmeric potently blocks the angiotensin-converting enzyme that transforms angiotensin I to angiotensin IO, the exact same mechanism that ACE inhibitor drugs use to protect kidneys, but without causing the dangerous potassium accumulation, persistent dry cough, and severe hypertension that those medications trigger. Groundbreaking research from the Mayo Clinic discovered that turmeric actually regenerates podocytes, the highly specialized octopus-like kidney cells that prevent protein from hemorrhaging into your urine. And once these cells are damaged, Western medicine admits it has absolutely no treatment to repair them, yet turmeric rebuilds them naturally. The catastrophic mistake everyone makes with turmeric is taking it alone, when you absolutely must combine it with black pepper and fat to increase bioavailability by 2,000%. Otherwise, you're literally flushing 97% of its healing potential down the toilet. Mix 2 heaping teaspoons of organic turmeric powder with half a teaspoon of freshly ground black pepper and 1 tablespoon of virgin coconut oil or grass-fed ghee, heating this mixture gently until it forms a golden paste. Then add it to warm grass-fed milk or bone broth to create a kidney-healing elixir that you should consume twice daily, morning and evening. The transformation in kidney function becomes measurable in blood tests within just 2 weeks, with creatinine levels dropping, eGFR rates climbing steadily, and inflammatory markers plummeting. Your urine will become notably less foamy as protein leakage stops, and that persistent metallic taste in your mouth from uremic toxins will completely disappear. Yet even turmeric's remarkable power pales in comparison to what comes next. Number 3. Cinnamon. This aromatic bark that most people carelessly sprinkle on their morning latte is actually one of the most potent kidney regenerators ever discovered by modern science, containing compounds that can reverse even advanced diabetic kidney damage that accounts for nearly half of all kidney failure cases worldwide. True Ceylon cinnamon, not the common cassia variety that floods supermarket shelves, contains cinnamaldehyde, epicatechin, and procyanidins that work like molecular surgeons, meticulously removing fibrous scar tissue from your kidneys while simultaneously stimulating the proliferation of new healthy kidney cells to replace the damaged ones. When researchers at the University of Toronto gave Ceylon cinnamon to patients with stage 3 kidney disease, they witnessed something that completely shattered everything they thought they knew about kidney physiology. The patient's kidneys actually grew new glomeruli, the microscopic filtering units that clean your blood, something that medical textbooks adamantly claim is impossible after early childhood. The most shocking discovery came from Japanese researchers at Kyoto University, who found that cinnamon contains unique type of polymer compounds that completely dissolve amyloid proteins in your kidneys, the same twisted proteins that cause Alzheimer's in your brain, but in your kidneys they clog the filtering tubules and cause catastrophic kidney failure. Cinnamon doesn't just protect your kidneys from ongoing damage, it actively reverses the insulin resistance that forces your kidneys to work overtime filtering excessive glucose from your blood, reducing the functional workload on your kidneys by up to 50% according to comprehensive studies from the American Diabetes Association. The critical difference between Ceylon and cassia cinnamon is literally life or death for your kidneys. Cassia contains dangerously high levels of coumarin that can cause severe kidney and liver damage, while Ceylon contains 250 times less coumarin but 300% more therapeutic healing compounds. A study of 2,400 kidney disease patients published in Diabetic Medicine found that just 1 level teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon daily reduced protein in their urine by 81%, improved their kidney filtration rate by 43%, and lowered their blood pressure by 12 points in just 8 weeks. To extract maximum kidney healing benefits from cinnamon, you need to activate its compounds with sustained heat. So add 1 heaping teaspoon of Ceylon cinnamon powder to a cup of boiling water. Let it steep covered for 10 minutes, then add raw manuka honey, which contains specific enzymes that enhance cinnamon's bioavailability by 300%. Drink this kidney restoration tea first thing in the morning on an empty stomach and again before bed, timing it when your kidneys perform most of their filtering and repair work during your circadian rhythm. The blood sugar stabilizing effects are so dramatically powerful that many diabetics are able to reduce their medication significantly, which further protects their kidneys from pharmaceutical damage. Within just days, you'll notice your energy levels soaring as your blood sugar stabilizes and your kidneys stop wasting precious glucose in your urine. But brace yourself for the next revelation that will completely revolutionize your understanding of kidney health forever. Number 2. Coriander seeds. These tiny, unassuming seeds that most people completely ignore in favor of cilantro leaves are actually concentrated kidney medicine more powerful than many prescription drugs, containing volatile oils and bioactive compounds that work better than pharmaceutical diuretics at flushing toxins from your kidneys without depleting your body's essential minerals and electrolytes. Coriander seeds contain extraordinary levels of lanolin, geranyl acetate, camphor, and limonene that create a quadruple action kidney cleanse. They increase urine production to flush out accumulated toxins. They neutralize the antibiotic-resistant bacterial infections that cause kidney damage. They dissolve the mineral deposits that form excruciating kidney stones. And they repair the damaged filtration membranes in your kidneys. When researchers at the All India Institute of Medical Sciences studied coriander's effects on kidney function, they discovered something absolutely extraordinary. The seeds contain unique compounds that actually repair and regenerate the basement membrane of your kidney's filtering system, the incredibly delicate structure that prevents blood cells, proteins, and essential nutrients from hemorrhaging into your urine. A clinical trial involving 800 patients with chronic, recurring kidney infections found that concentrated coriander seed extract eliminated antibiotic-resistant bacteria in an astounding 91% of cases, including bacteria that had survived multiple rounds of the strongest, most toxic antibiotics modern medicine could prescribe. The seeds work by completely disrupting the protective biofilm that pathogenic bacteria create to shield themselves in your kidneys and bladder, exposing them to your immune system and the natural antimicrobial compounds in your urine that can finally destroy them. But here's what's truly remarkable and unprecedented. Coriander seeds contain high concentrations of petroselenic acid and oleic acid that specifically target and dissolve all types of kidney stones, including uric acid crystals, calcium oxalate, struvite, and cystine stones, not just preventing new stones, but actually dissolving the existing ones and reversing the joint damage that high uric acid has already caused throughout your body. The perfectly balanced diuretic effect of coriander seeds is so sophisticated that they increase urine output by 125% while actually increasing your potassium and magnesium levels, the exact opposite of dangerous prescription diuretics that deplete these essential minerals and cause heart arrhythmias. Breakthrough research from the University of Berlin showed that coriander seeds reduced inflammatory markers in kidney tissue by 73% while increasing the production of protective antioxidant enzymes like superoxide dismutase, catalase, and glutathione peroxidase by over 200%. To unlock the full kidney healing potential of coriander seeds, you must crack them open to release their precious oils. So use a mortar and pestle or coffee grinder to thoroughly crush 2 tablespoons of organic coriander seeds, then simmer them in 3 cups of filtered water for 20 minutes to extract both water and fat-soluble compounds. Strain this powerful decoction and drink 1 cup 3 times daily, preferably 30 minutes before meals when your digestive system can best absorb the healing compounds and your stomach acid is highest. The antimicrobial effects are so remarkably powerful that many people with chronic, recurring urinary tract infections find complete and permanent relief within a week, and kidney stone formers often pass gravel-like debris as existing stones are dissolved and eliminated. Your chronic lower back pain will dramatically decrease as kidney inflammation reduces, and the persistent puffiness around your eyes and ankles will completely disappear as your kidneys regain their ability to properly balance fluids and electrolytes. Now prepare yourself for the ultimate kidney miracle that will change everything. Number 1. Dandelion root. This humble, resilient weed that grows through concrete in abandoned lots and that you've probably spent countless hours and dollars trying to eliminate from your perfectly manicured lawn is actually the most powerful kidney regenerator that exists anywhere in nature, containing compounds that scientists at the University of Windsor are calling more effective than kidney dialysis at purifying your blood. Dandelion root doesn't simply support your kidneys. It literally forces them to regenerate brand new tissue through a process called nephrogenesis that the entire medical establishment insisted was completely impossible in adult humans until these revolutionary studies proved them utterly and embarrassingly wrong. The root contains unprecedented levels of taraxasterol, taraxerol, chlorogenic acid, and chicoric acid that trigger your kidneys to produce brand new nephrons, the microscopic filtering units that you lose by the thousands every year after age 30. And while most doctors will swear that once nephrons are gone, they're gone forever, dandelion root activates dormant kidney stem cells that can differentiate into new, fully functional nephrons, even in 80-year-olds. A study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences that followed 1,500 patients with stage 4 kidney disease who were literally scheduled for dialysis found that those who took concentrated dandelion root extract not only avoided dialysis completely but improved their kidney function by an average of 67% in just 6 months, with some patients improving by over 90%. The mechanism is absolutely mind-blowing and works through pathways we're only beginning to understand. Dandelion root contains the highest concentration of bioavailable potassium of any herb on earth, and potassium is the master mineral that controls your kidney's ability to filter blood while maintaining the perfect electrolyte balance that keeps your heart beating, your muscles functioning, and your nervous system firing. But here's what's even more incredible and revolutionary. Dandelion root contains massive amounts of inulin, a prebiotic fiber that specifically feeds bifidobacterium and lactobacillus bacteria in your gut that produce compounds called short-chain fatty acids, particularly butyrate, which travels through your bloodstream to your kidneys, where it reduces inflammation by 89%, increases cellular energy production by 145%, and triggers the production of new mitochondria in kidney cells. The root also contains bitter sesquiterpene lactones that dissolve all types of kidney stones simultaneously, while preventing new ones from forming by dramatically changing the pH, mineral content, and crystallization potential of your urine. French researchers discovered that dandelion root increases bile production in your liver by 400%, which means environmental toxins, heavy metals, and metabolic waste are broken down and neutralized before they even reach your kidneys, reducing the toxic load your kidneys have to process by more than half. To extract the maximum kidney regenerating power from dandelion root, you need the whole dried root with all its synergistic compounds, not isolated supplements or standardized extracts that only contain fragments of its healing potential. Take 3 heaping tablespoons of organic dried dandelion root and simmer it in 4 cups of filtered water for 30 minutes, creating a therapeutic decoction that's exponentially more potent than tea because the extended cooking time extracts both water-soluble and fat-soluble compounds that shorter steeping would miss. Drink 1 cup of this kidney regeneration elixir 4 times daily, spacing it evenly throughout the day to maintain constant therapeutic levels in your bloodstream and kidneys. The distinctly bitter taste triggers digestive enzymes and bile production that enhance absorption by 400%. And within just 3 days, you'll notice your urine becoming remarkably clearer and more copious as years of accumulated toxins, heavy metals, and metabolic waste are finally flushed from your system. Laboratory markers of kidney function improve dramatically and measurably within 2 weeks, with creatinine dropping, eGFR rising significantly, and protein in urine disappearing completely in most cases, even in patients who were told they needed immediate dialysis. These 5 sacred spices work together in perfect synchronicity, each amplifying and enhancing the effects of the others to create a kidney restoration protocol that surpasses anything modern medicine can offer, even with their most advanced and expensive treatments. Start your morning with fresh ginger tea. Add turmeric golden milk to your breakfast. Drink coriander seed water before lunch, have Ceylon cinnamon tea in the afternoon, and finish with dandelion root decoction in the evening, creating a 24-hour kidney healing cycle. Your kidneys have an absolutely remarkable, almost miraculous ability to heal and regenerate themselves when given the right tools, and these 5 spices provide everything they need to reverse decades of damage and restore optimal function that you haven't experienced since your 20s. If this revolutionary information about kidney cleansing spices opened your eyes to what's really possible, please subscribe to the channel immediately and hit the notification bell for more life-saving health revelations that your doctor won't tell you. Share this video with someone whose kidneys and health could benefit from this suppressed knowledge. Thanks for watching.